Peace. Yeah. Yeah. Happy now. Now's the vibrate, of course. We're not going too far in the future. We're not going too far in the past. Right now. Right now is the vibrates. You want to know what time it is, kids? What time is it? It's crystal repertoire time. Crystal repertoire time. Matter of fact, I like doing that little mimic. It make me think of the old cartoons. Matter of fact, I don't know. My vessel came to Earth in the late '80s, so I'm 87. So, for those in that era, with the cartoons. I think about like little Nick Jr. cartoons or like those Blues Clues. It's like a clue. It's like, damn it, Blue, look the clue. Like it's like they too, cause it's kind of slow teaching too. It's like it's a play on your reptilian brain. Like, hey, look this and look that. Like short span attention. But also it's like teaching the kids in a slow ass manner. Like, hey kids, I'm gonna talk to you like you're, what I'm saying? Like, it's like, bruh, talk, a clue. Let me just go back. But we're gonna talk about basic crystal repertoire time. It's just, me sharing what crystals I'm working with in the moment, and remember that we work with our crystals, we do not own them. You know what I'm saying? This is our partners, this is our homies. We don't own our homies, kind of, like, even though we say, oh, that's my brother, or that's my homie, this and that, even when we say we don't own our brethren and sisters, they're just the brethren and sisters, But definitely got a few new crystals. Matter of fact, definitely want to highlight these at the beginning. The Shiva Lingam, red jasper, and aragonite. Aragonite, however people say it. But these are great for the root chakra, the earth star chakra, and the kundalini. These two mostly for the kundalini, this one mostly for the earth star chakra. The Shiva Lingam, matter of fact, Shiva, the deity, the consort, Shiva, matter of fact, the build and destroy energy, Kali Ma consort. But basically, the Shiva Lingam is an embodiment. Matter of fact, what it is, Lingam stands for symbol in Sanskrit, so it's the Shiva symbol. Also standing for the phallus and the yoni. Building and destroying. Reproduction. That's creating is when having sex, sexual energy. That's creating. You creating a universe whenever you're having sex. You think about it, you're having sex, and all of a sudden the little universe pops up. It takes like 9 months for that universe to grow, and then that universe come out and share its energy, with the rest of the solar system. But the Shiva Lingam definitely with balancing masculine and feminine energies, raising the kundalini energy, balancing kind of giving like a healthy sexual energy, because a lot of people think when certain crystals deal with sexuality, it's like it's making you a sex hound. Like, oh man, I can't use that's gonna make me want to have sex all the time. Now they do have some that boost your libido, but even in boosting your libido, it's gonna be in a manner that's gonna have conscious. It's not like it's turning you into a werewolf. It's like, if you use carnelian, it's like, oh, like sex. No, it just puts you in that healthy state of being like, all right, like I kind of like starting out like, all right, I really would like to, get back into sex. You know what I'm saying? Like taking it in a more conscious, cordial manner, and not like just like sex. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not like that. A lot of people feel like that, but two people who feel like that is just a personification of them not trusting themselves. And when I say themselves, like we all, like when I say that, I'm speaking for all of us. Whenever we say certain things, it's kind of personification of our limitations. Like a person feel like a crystal gonna do that much, and they really feel like their sexual nature is that overwhelming, you know. But in Shiva Lingam, also raising the Kundalini energy, you know. But matter of fact, and definitely good in combination with the red jasper, because the Kundalini energy, you know, that serpent rests in the root chakra, and the what they call it, cockets. I forgot how to say it, little bone, but it's the bottom bone at the base of the spine, you know, where the Christ seed energy, you know, born from in the root chakra, born in the manger by the root chakra, where all the shit in the manger and the animals or the lower nature, you know, in the root chakra. But the Kundalini rests in that area. Now, red jasper is gonna be good for how can I say, aiding the production of red blood cells, helping the red blood cells gain oxygen, grounding energy, of course. It also has like this ancient ancestor type of vibe, almost like through your bloodline type of vibe, you know. Which that's something I just get from working with it myself. Like, I don't see books talk about this, but just something make me feel like I'm connecting to the ancestors when I got red jasper through our blood and through our connection, through our bloodline, through connection through earth. You know what I'm saying? So say, for instance, more of your physical ancestry, you know, compared to like being a Lyran being, or like your non-physical ancestry, or like your more ancient, you know, star being ancestry. This connects you more to like that earthy vibration of your ancestry, you know. And I mean your root chakra, your roots. That's why they call it, oh, your roots, you know, your physical existence. You know, like going back to your physical existence, because that's a lot of, you know, the reincarnation process and things of this nature, you know, the families you in, or the culture that, like, I'm into Hindu, Rastafari, all that. So I passed through those different places in my different bodysuits in the past. And now in this lifetime, it's like all that information accumulated by my consciousness is still, you know, it's still there. So now in this bodysuit called red, it displays all those places it's been, you know. Like all those bodysuits have been through, all those cultures have been through. It's personified through what I wear and what I speak on, you know, and how I carry myself. Because all we are is just you know, is a bodysuit that consciousness is occupying. That's why the moment this consciousness leave, you know, that's how you know you're not the bodysuit, because my consciousness will leave, and then this bodysuit is going, you know what I'm saying, just fall, you know, just like a car. When you know, you start a car, vroom, vroom, do donuts in it, but then when you run out of gas, it's like, you know, like, oh shit, and the car stopped. Now you got to get out and walk. Got to find a different car. You know? But and not getting too off, you know. See, look, I'm going into all kind of lessons, but definitely good for the root chakra and Kundalini, raising the Kundalini energy. These two in combination, and also this aragonite, great for connecting with the Earth Star chakra, and great for manifestation. A lot of, especially I made videos about this, how being an old soul or being so practical could make it difficult to manifest things in the physical. But most of that has to do with earth. Well, one, like an old soul that been through so much trauma, and you still staying with the idea of thinking money is bad, or you probably was a monk in a past life that gave up all the materialistic things, you know, that may affect you. Or I forgot the other reason behind not having, but again, this, and just being a star seed, where you just feel like you're just not even connected to the physical, like you don't even want to be here, you know what I'm saying? And I had videos about that in the past, so it's like I just feel like I want to leave Earth right now, you know? And we all on Earth for a reason, you know? It's like, you know, us not wanting to be here, not being here, like, say for instance, we're in our bodysuit for a reason. It's almost like if I decided to, like, I want to go to Mars. Then I go to Mars, but then the whole time I'm in Mars, I'm just wishing I was back in my Earth suit. And why in the hell I went to Mars? You know, what was that point? You know what I'm saying? Why did I go? Why I go? You know, so this aragonite helps you to be comfortable in your physical existence, tying you to that earth star chakra. And when you tie it to the physical, that's how you manifest things. Of course, everything start off etherically, you know what I'm saying, as thoughts. But, you know, it also, you know, it has to manifest in the physical. And this doesn't mean that necessarily every time, you know, every thought or, you know, thing you focus on, you have to put some, like you have to do things physically. But, you know, when you do have the earth star chakra, the root chakra spinning, you know, correctly, you know, and, you know, spinning healthily, you know, that just that vibe brings in that energy, you know. But definitely aragonite good for the earth star chakra. Matter of fact, as soon as you, good for meditations when you're going earthing and grounding, like barefoot outside. Definitely have one of these in your hand. Oh, one in each hand, you know. That's definitely, you're going to feel it moving through the sciatic nerve and, you know, grounding you into that center of the earth, you know, like that real core grounding. But again, you know, you have to want to be in the physical existence too to manifest things in the physical. That's another thing, because subconsciously, you know, you're not going to be worried about it because you detach. You're like, oh, I want to be in the mountains somewhere. I want to be on another planet, you know. So if in your mind you want to be on another planet, then the universe was like, well, for damn sure I'm not going to give you no money, or I'm not going to help you sustain yourself in this physical existence if you don't want to be here. So, you know, that again, that helps you, you know, that's where this comes in for manifesting things in the physical. Helps you to feel like, you know, like, all right, I'm on earth, I'm here, let me enjoy it, you know, ground, get that connection, you know. Why would I go to Mars, like, not only to want to go back home, but then go to Mars and then neglect my bodysuit? Like, I go to Mars and I'm like, fuck this bodysuit. You know, like, to hell with it. It's like, no, man, you gotta take care of your bodysuit, you know. So definitely earth star chakra, roto-rooter, that's what we call it. Aragonite, like roto-rooter, just, you know, crown the earth star chakra, you know, and definitely helping integrate those, great for bringing in downloads. I like working with hematite, especially magnetic hematite and fluorite for pulling down downloads off of psychedelic journeys, or, you know, any meditations or something. You went to some high vibrational dimensions and you know, you're trying to bring that information back and ground it, you know. Magnetic hematite, aragonite, and then fluorite. Fluorite just helps with the mental capacities in general, and just help you to focus and remember what it was you went through. So, you know, that's a few. What other ones? I did a video on the E-hydro already. N-hydro has ancient carbon and fluid, or like gas in it, you know, or slash like water. Can't focus out, but, you know, and when you move it, you could actually see the water moving around in it. This little guy is pretty cool. Pacing Diamond. Man, matter of fact, shout out to the brethren for giving me this. Matter of fact, this Pacing Diamond is basically like a Herkimer diamond, but it comes from a place called Pacing, Arizona. And the Herkimer is like the Herkimer, but it's a little more rare. So like, for every 10,000 Herkimers you could find, it's one Pacing Diamond. You know, like they're more rare. And to the place, matter of fact, because the brethren actually went there and mined it, you actually could go and mine, you know, like go in the little area and mine and look for them yourself. This is definitely a beauty. It has the clarity of a diamond. Hard to see. Get my face out the camera. Let's see what it do. Nope, don't want to do. But Pacing Diamond, and kind of like the same vibes as the Herkimer Diamond in essence, you know, amplifying metaphysical abilities, amplifying psychic abilities, and also just amplifying other crystals around it. And with it being double terminated, it allows for energy to flow through it, you know. But definitely a little piece of diamond. Good little addition. Thought I had to sneeze. That little feeling there. You like gotta sneeze and you don't. It's like, yep. Piece and diamond. What else I have new? Oh, got the. This is almost like a Herkimer as well. This is called a hourglass amethyst. But it's honestly like a double terminated or extra terminated / cathedral Herkimer in essence, like a amethyst Herkimer. And you see the extra little termination too on this side. So not only is it double terminated on bottom and top, extra has another little termination, and two has an extra termination. Probably can't see, but you know it has a little split. Like it has 2 points right here. And not too familiar with the specifics. Like I didn't catch no like written research, you know, but just off of the vibes, you know, same vibes as amethyst. Because it has like the little extra terminated type of vibe, it kind of carry a little twin flame vibe to it. And two, you put things together, so if it has the twin flame vibe to it from the formation and it's amethyst, it may boost the intuition with me, you know, coming across my twin flame, you know what I'm saying? Have me intuitively knowing who, you know, who's gonna be that person, you know, like. It's just putting things together, you know, like as far as like different energies, you know. Like if kind of like with astrology, if you have the moon in Virgo, say for instance, Virgo deals with nurturing energy, moon deals with emotions. You're gonna be in your emotions about helping people, you know, like just like equation, you know, like boom, this plus this equals this, you know, amethyst, you know. Plus it being like a Herkimer diamond, plus it having an extra termination, you know. And also this is going to be good for, something told me like with the little termination providing information from the Akashic. Because it's also like almost like little record keeping going on. When you have a lot of these little indentions and little, you know, cracks and little shapes or whatever, it's like holding information in. I made that video too, like how when my brethren was like, bro, when we was tripping, and he was like bro, nobody is gonna ever get to be in on these conversations we having right now. And I was like, I almost did like the brethren from Coming to America. It's like, nah, brother, somebody gonna, you know, as I'm holding this and we just talking, somebody gonna get this information. Like the person who come across this crystal, you know, that I'm holding in this moment, you know. But definitely the hourglass, amethyst, like a little Herkimer. This is an amethyst chip, kind of comes from an amethyst cluster, basically. What else? I did a video on this. I'm just showing, you know, Amazonite, good for the higher heart chakra, good for expression of truth. You know, if you're a person that has trouble lying, especially to yourself, like, you know, reason why if you feel that you're not growing is because you're lying to yourself. Point blank period. You're as a being, as a grown ass being, you're scared to face yourself. You're scared to tell yourself, man, maybe I am being too negative. Maybe I am the one messing up this. Maybe it is this way of thinking. Maybe I am too caught in my ego. You know, it's like, you know, but, you know, those especially a higher heart chakra crystal, because dealing with the throat and the heart. So expressing yourself truthfully, you know, from the heart. And Amazonite also protects from electromagnetic smog, good in combination with shungite and smoky quartz for that situation. You know. Oh, that's pretty cool. Got the rutilated quartz, natural. You can kind of see some of the little hairs. Little hairs basically like little antennas, titanium. What is titanium dioxide or titanium oxide? Can't remember. One of the oxides. Definitely go look that up. But it's definitely titanium. Oh, excuse me. And basically with the rutilated quartz, especially if you get the golden rutilated quartz, it helps to manifest abundance. But it also helps with your extrasensory perception abilities, you know, help amplifying it into kind of like where the energies is like mimicking the antennas within, you know, like the little rutilated parts, like you sending your energies out there everywhere. Because also they have a manifestation exercise with a rutilated quartz, where you hold a rutilated quartz and you picture like you are inside it, or picture like being like the rutilated source, like where the rutile coming from you. You know what I'm saying? And spreading out and connecting with everybody to attract that abundance, you know, back to you. You know, it's like reaching out like little antennas. But again, definitely good for your extrasensory perception and boosting like your psychic abilities, telepathy, all this psychokinesis. Like we have all these abilities, you know. So matter of fact, crystal quartz in general helps to amplify all these abilities. But the rutile or rutilated quartz, especially the golden one, definitely deals with the extrasensory perception abilities being amplified, but definitely with attracting abundance as well. So definitely great crystal on that level. What else? Got the garnet. Matter of fact, garnet has so many different formations. This one right here, matter of fact, I forgot which one this actually is. Matter of fact, you have like about 6 or 7 different formations of garnet. And mostly because like even though a lot of them are for the most part has so much of a different chemical structure, they all kind of have like a similar base structure to it, you know, that to the point where it's like how can I say, the scientists it didn't pay to separate them, you know, it just keep them in the same family. It's all garnets, you know, because they had that one similarity. I forgot what element it is that connects them. But garnet, great for that fiery passion, like that. Like anybody who's pessimistic or like lazy or, you know, don't have that get up and go, you know, garnet, matter of fact, and ruby embodies that fiery passion, that get up and go. And it's not only root chakra passion or like vitality, but it's also like coming from the heart as well. It's like the heart mixed with the root chakra. Matter of fact, ruby, bloodstone, and garnet is kind of good for that energy, like where you getting that strong root chakra vitality, get up and make something happen energy, but also with that heart chakra, with that love and passion in it, you know, to really, you know, make the vitality, you know, be constructive in essence, you know. But definitely the garnet good for getting rid of pessimism and, you know, just again making you vital, making you have that strength and ability to take care of tasks, you know, and feeling that strength and ability. You know, you got that courage to like all right, man, I'm gonna do this today. Like I go take care of this, do that. You know, again that Capricorn energy. That's why I garnet. You know, Capricorn's into business and this and that. You know, physical existence, building businesses and being an entrepreneur. So you know that garnet helps with that as well. You know, it helps you being your physical being, you know, and matter of fact deals with the root chakra. Also gonna balance the sexual energy, you know, help give a healthy sex drive as well. But definitely great crystal for the people that, again, that may be a little pessimistic towards making things happen in their sole purpose, or like being an entrepreneur. Oh, I'm going out. You know, definitely be great for that. Trying to stop the focusing in and out. But let's see. Oh, the ocean jasper. Ocean jasper, good for connecting, man. It's a beautiful piece too. I love this piece. Ocean jasper is which only got a few aspects of it because it's been a while since I worked with it, and kind of just like dealt with the information on ocean jasper. But just it deals with like balancing the hemispheres in the essence of like the intellectual and electricity together. Intellectual. The intellectual capacities of the brain, you know, not so much making you super analytic like a pyrite or a hematite, but it does help with like just like analytical abilities in essence. But also it deals with the connection to Atlantis, you know, with ocean jasper. Most ocean jaspers are found in Madagascar, off of that coast. Matter of fact, in Madagascar is like you'll find a lot of crystals come from that area, and a lot of rare crystals as well, you know, with unique vibrations. Matter of fact, Madagascar is just a unique place in general. Matter of fact, I feel like a lot of these little unique islands, you know, was at one time a part of, you know, whether Atlantis or Lemuria, you know, because a lot of like its uniqueness is still there, like from the different animal species. Bro, this shit look like I gotta stop this. Let me see if y'all can see these helicopters. They look like some Hunger Games, military, you know, the helicopters with the two, like it's carrying some big shit. I saw them yesterday too. I think it was yesterday. Y'all can kind of see them. Up to no good, up to no good. That's all right. We're working with our crystal, you know. Matter of fact, just the exact personification of this situation. Awareness, like, hey, you know, look at them fools, you know, up to no good. But then back to business, you know what I'm saying? We ain't focusing on that. We ain't trying to make that grow. You know, if you're trying to make that situation grow, then you definitely want to focus on it. But if you want to make this situation grow in your chakras, you know, in your inner being, and you want to ascend, that's what you should be focusing on. So, the ocean jasper, definitely good for getting that connection with Atlantis. Good for, again, like the mental capacities, emotional balance. Good for memory. Also has somewhat of a grounding energy to it. Also works with the heart chakra. I forgot about that. Ocean jasper works with the heart chakra as well, and like on a level like with balancing emotions. So matter of fact, reason why, because too I was kind of reaching for information, because again it's been a while since I worked with it or even read up on it. But again, you know, we are the book, so I kind of was just like allowing my brain as I'm holding it to kind of like throw me some stuff, you know, my high self to kind of, you know. And I remember the heart chakra situation, because I remember when I first read about it, I was surprised that it was good for the heart chakra as well. Also good for intuition. I caught that one too. So also boosting the intuition, kind of like on some earthly plane intuition type of vibe, you know. Kind of like intuition, like we're handling yourself in nature, if that makes sense, you know. So not just regular intuition, you know, general, but just like nature survival type of intuition. Because that's my first time feeling that vibe from dealing with it. But definitely ocean jasper. Oh, and the difference, I got a video about that, the difference between jaspers and agates. Jaspers are just mostly solid, made out of whatever inclusion is in it, you know. Mostly has you know, some type of rock or solid form in it, and then it has like a little bit of the microcrystalline chalcedony or microcrystalline quartz, you know, within it and around it. While agates basically is the microcrystalline quartz with like small amounts of small traces of inclusions in it. But also agates, to quote unquote be an agate, you have to have like the the little line, like the little waves, you know, like the little lines in them. That's why they, you know, that's why moss agate is not really an agate. You know, it's more of like a moss chalcedony. You know what I'm saying? Chalcedony is basically like an agate without the lines. You know, microcrystalline quartz. But definitely ocean jasper, a good one to work with. That's basically it for new crystals. I don't know if I spoke on the ruby and fuchsite. As a matter of fact, quick thing too, ruby and fuchsite. Make sure you're getting ruby and fuchsite, or make sure you're getting ruby and zoisite. Like, there's a difference. You see that this ruby and fuchsite? See how it has like these little white little circular things around the ruby. As a matter of fact, another thing too, you know, you're doing with fuchsite, with ruby and fuchsite, you may possibly have blue kyanite forming around the ruby as well. And I did a video in the past where, matter of fact, that little piece I gave to somebody. But that's how you know you're mostly dealing with fuchsite. Zoisite would not have that blue kyanite included in it, and ruby and zoisite has black specks in it. This doesn't have black specks. Cause I done been in crystal shops, like, and man, like, there's a few of them, and I'm like, damn, like, everybody missing that, like, you know. And it's not to clown, because too, I be in a little place where I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I know so much about crystals, look, you got this wrong. But at the same time, I be, you know, like, hey, y'all, you know, you don't want to, you know, sell the wrong stuff to the customers, you know. Cause I remember having to tell, you know, a store or two about, hey, you know, that's not really ruby and fuchsite, you know, or that's not really ruby and zoisite, you know. Like, a lot of places get that mixed up, so definitely be aware of that. You know, a lot of people, a lot of places get ruby and fuchsite, you know, and ruby and zoisite mixed up. And zoisite is kind of like an extension, or like from the same family as tanzanite. Tanzanite is one of the 12 synergy stones. And fuchsite, green fuchsite is good with the connection with the Devic kingdom. One of the things that really come to mind, of course, is going to deal with the heart chakra, but definitely connecting to the elementals, you know what I'm saying? Connecting to the fairies and the gnomes, things of this nature. But this video about to end, so, you know. And the ruby, you know, the ruby got that passion like garnet, root to heart chakra, you know. So mixing that passion with that, you know, that heart chakra love, you know. And then too, when you got like a circular crystal like this, you know, it allows for the energy to go out equally in all directions. So, you know, that's where the shapes of crystals come into play too as well. Peace. Happy now. Now's the vibrate, of course. Not going too far in the future. Not going too far in the past. Right now.